Okay, news coming in right now. India to build a new airport at Minicoy Islands in Lakshadweep. Will be deploying fighters there too. So India now moving ahead with plans to develop a new airport at the Minicoy Islands in Lakshadweep, where it would be operating both military and civilian aircraft. My colleague Shibi Mole is now joining me live from Lakshadweep. Shibi, this must be good news for all tourists who are planning their next holiday in Lakshadweep, because as you experienced yourself, it's quite difficult to get on a flight to Lakshadweep, and you've of course made the arduous journey via sea all the way to Lakshadweep.
Well, absolutely. That's, I think, the best news any tourist who's planning to visit Lakshadweep can get, because it's not easy to get to Lakshadweep. There's one flight that operates from Cochin Airport 6 days a week, and that's a 72-seater flight. So, it gets pre-booked months before, so it's not easy to quickly plan a trip to Lakshadweep. And the cruises also, there are 7 cruises actually operating from Kochi to Lakshadweep and back, but then all of it doesn't operate, is what the locals were telling us. Only 3 ships actually operate, and that too on alternate days, or maybe 3-4 days later. So it's not easy. The commutation is a major problem. To whoever I spoke, especially to residents of Lakshadweep, all of them were saying the same thing, that commutation is a big concern. There are plans to the flight that operates from Kochi lands at Agathi. So there are plans to make it a bigger runway, so that a bigger flight can be launched, because it's a 72-seater flight that gets pre-booked months before. So commutation is a major problem, and through cruise also it takes around 14 to 20 hours. So people who are actually planning a detox from internet and phone, it's a great option to travel by sea, because your internet completely gets shut after an hour into the journey. So it's a good option for them. But otherwise, an airport is a flight is the greatest option to reach if it's a quick trip, because it's a beauty to be explored. I think from the time we have reached here, you can see that I've not seen such clear waters. Actually, it's crystal clear blue, and it's low tide region. So actually the 6 months, the tourist peak season from October to May, that's the peak season for the tourists, and that's when actually it's low tide. So it's the best time for the tourists to visit, because the sea is it's deep, but there is a level after which it gets deep. So it's very easy for people to actually get into the water, enjoy this. This is Kavrati actually. There's Agathi and Bangaram. Actually, the Prime Minister's pictures were from Bangaram. That's the main tourist attraction, where the seas are crystal clear, and also it's mostly empty there, that people can actually go and have a great time there. That's what the residents were telling. When I landed here, one thing that they told me was, make sure you visit Bangaram Islands, because the place where Prime Minister went, that's actually the beauty. You need to see this and experience, is what I heard. But yes, Kavrati is also beautiful. Agathi also, I heard, is a very pretty.
Well, we do hope that you find that time, Shibi, to actually go to the island that the Prime Minister was promoting, that everyone over there seems to be telling you about as well. But great news coming in for tourists. Another airstrip possibly on the Minicoy Islands in Lakshadweep, so that there are more flights that are landing on the island.